As Fang Yi stood bathed in the golden light of his power, his system activated. It had detected the extreme wood attribute from the deathly vine and had started the auto-writing process, quickly finishing a new technique. The system window then showed the details of his new ability. Endless Vitality, a technique that could instantly absorb all nearby life force to quickly heal injuries. As the power of the vine flowed into him, he was surrounded in a surge of green, life-giving energy. He was amazed at the incredible wood attribute technique he had just gotten, realizing that as long as there was life nearby, he now had what was basically a non-stop energy-absorbing engine. As Fang Yi absorbed the last of the anomaly's power, his system successfully extracted the vine's main attribute. A notification confirmed it. Extracted attribute, Desolation. The system described its scary power, the ability to instantly create a desolate aura that would destroy all surrounding life. Fang Yi stood calmly in the swirling green energy, fully taking in the new power. When he opened his eyes, they glowed with the same vibrant green as the desolate vine. He stood in the now lifeless clearing, a faint green aura around him. He now understood why the vine could only grow in such a dangerous, remote place. If it grew anywhere else, it would drain every bit of life for miles around. He thought about the ruthless nature of the desolation attribute, a powerful force that forcibly stole the life force of others. His thoughts were interrupted by a grateful voice. The red-haired leader of the pioneer group approached, her clothes torn and her body bruised, but she was alive. She thanked him greatly, saying that without him, they would all be dead. She then asked how they could possibly repay him for saving their lives. Fang Yi simply waved her off, coolly telling her there was no need and that they would meet again someday. He then turned and walked away. In his mind, however, he didn't feel like a hero. He knew that he had only found this opportunity because of their information. In his mind, he was the one who had benefited from the situation. As for the conflict he had seen among the pioneers, he wasn't concerned. With a final leap, he launched himself into the air, leaving the stunned squad behind. He knew that people's true characters are easily shown in a crisis, and a disorganized team like theirs would not be safe in the dangerous new era. Left in the empty clearing, the adventurous girl and the shaggy-haired man watched him go. The girl, still in shock, wondered aloud what they should do now. The man, however, answered her with a bitter, blaming tone, asking if she now regretted her earlier hesitation to save their teammates. With the immediate threat gone, and Lin Yi now at the third tier, the red-haired leader knew their best option was to stick together. Sometime later, Yi's eyes opened, glowing a brilliant blue as she came out of her meditation. Her teammates rushed to her side, relieved she was finally awake. The male pioneer who had suggested leaving her now said that their fate depended on their leader's wisdom, but another teammate said their focus should be on the mysterious stranger who had saved them. Still confused, Yi asked what had happened, noticing her other teammates lying unconscious on the ground. She stood up and was immediately hit by the powerful burning warmth of a leftover yang attribute on a nearby tree. She could feel its intense heat even from a distance. The shaggy-haired man then stepped forward, offering to explain what had happened while she was unconscious. Later that day, back in front of her cousin's apartment, Yi was still trying to understand the incredible events. She couldn't believe that someone so powerful actually existed. Her teammates' words echoed in her mind. He had called the mysterious pioneer a monster. He had described how the vines they couldn't even scratch had been easily pushed back by his power, and how the massive beanstalk had retreated far into the sky, no longer daring to come near them. Such was the overwhelming presence of the man who had saved them. She knew that even though he was long gone, the vine was still calm, a sign of his lingering power. She opened the door to the apartment and was surprised to find Fang Yi there to greet her. He looked at her with concern, noticing that she looked a little pale. Yi quickly pulled herself together, forcing a smile as she brushed off his concern, blaming her tiredness on a long day of studying. Fang Yi accepted her excuse, telling her